Yeah, baby. We're gonna make it happen today, baby. We're talking about Bois Du Portugal. This is a little pre-game hype before I get ready. Gotta channel my inner Frank Sinatra. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, 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 do, do, ah, ba, 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 ba. Hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Darian, and of course, you guys know me as the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love looking good, and I love to smell great. Today, I want to do a review on a fragrance, of course, that comes from my favorite niche house, and that's from the House of Creed. Today I'll be talking about a fragrance that I feel like is underrated. Not a lot of people actually talk about this fragrance. And I am talking about none other than Creed's Bois Du Portugal. So, if you want to find out what my thoughts are on this classic men's fragrance, then stay right there. So this fragrance was released in the year of 1987. How old was I at that time? 1987. Man. Let's just say I was young at the time. And this fragrance is actually said to be the signature scent of a very famous Rat Pack member by the name of Frank Sinatra. From what I've been able to see, most reviewers that talk about this fragrance actually mention that, but you know what? Forget about it. Let me get my hat. Fly me to the moon, let me sail amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fly me to the moon, fill my heart and let me sing. You are all I'm living for. You're all that I adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. So, the secret is out now. Mr. Sinatra, being the smooth crooner that you were, your secret weapon was this right here. I mean, guys, I don't know about you, but all I can say is I hope that my grandmother didn't go see Frank Sinatra back in the day, because with a smooth voice like that and rocking a fragrance like this, I see how the magic can happen, if you know what I'm saying. This was Frank Sinatra's said to be signature scent. And when I think about it, this scent to me would be a scent that I could definitely see a guy like Frank Sinatra wearing as the signature scent. This is a classic, traditional, gentleman's fragrance. So the notes on this fragrance are, on the top you have lavender and bergamot. In the heart you have cedarwood, and on the base you have sandalwood, ambergris, and vetiver. And basically what you get with this one, off the top you get the lavender. There's a little bit of citrus in the top. Again, with this one, as it seems to be a case with a lot of these more traditional type fragrances, when they have a note of bergamot listed, bergamot doesn't really play a major factor in this fragrance, but the lavender is the dominant notes. I would say lavender, cedarwood, and sandalwood are the major players in this particular fragrance. So it kind of falls into that traditional, again, barbershop kind of fougere type fragrance But to me, the ambergris and the vetiver in this, the way that it is utilized in this fragrance, kind of keeps it fresh. And that's something that you'll find with all Creed fragrances, that signature ambergris in there, that DNA, and you definitely see that in this fragrance. And again, it just kind of works alongside the lavender, the sandalwood, and the cedarwood, and keeps this fragrance ultra fresh. So it's traditional and it's very classic and it's masculine, but at the same time, this fragrance is actually very, very modern and fresh. And that's why I think I'm falling in love with this fragrance. Now, I put this in the same category as Viking by Creed, which when you look at the lineup of Creed fragrances, those two are the two fragrances that fall more into that masculine, gentleman, more traditional kind of fragrance, because most of them are really just freshies. And so those two kind of stand out. But I actually like this one more than I like Viking. Viking, that mint or peppermint note in that, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I like the scent, but I like this one more. When you get this, with this fragrance, what you're going to get is a lavender, but it's more, it's not done like it's done in most of the fragrances that you find to have lavender. It's not a sharp or pungent lavender. It's very, very smooth, and I think it's smooth because of the use of the sandalwood in this fragrance. So the lavender, you're going to get that pretty much the duration from start to finish. I detect lavender in this, but then in the base you start to get that sandalwood, and it really, really, really does a good job of smoothing this thing out. And of course, in the backbone, kind of in the background of this, you get that signature Creed ambergris with a little bit of not really an earthy vetiver, but it's more of a leafy type vetiver. So sometimes vetiver is used in fragrances, they get it from the root, but in this fragrance it was derived from the leaves of the plant. So it's not as earthy, it's a little bit more of a fresher, cleaner vetiver that they use in this fragrance. Now, when you look at the price of this fragrance, this one is kind of hard to find in the 4-ounce bottles for a discounted price. Most of the other Creeds in the 4-ounce bottle, although they've been discontinued, a lot of the fragrances, with the exception of a vintage, you can find in that $180 to $250 range, but it's very, very hard to find this one at a good discounted price. Even a tester bottle of this without the cap is on FragranceNet for about $250. So it's a little bit more pricier, but I think that's because of who this fragrance caters to. This fragrance is signature scent worthy, in my opinion, for somebody 35 and older. 35 and older, you can wear this fragrance fall, winter, spring, and actually in the summer, cool summer nights as well. I wouldn't do it in the dead heat of summer, but you can get away with this in the summer as well. A gentleman 35 or older, I could see wearing this on a date. I could see wearing this to work, and definitely for formal occasions. This is a formal occasion scent. With that being said, somebody between the ages of 25 and 35 to me can still pull it off, but really it's more so informal occasion. Guy 35 and older, this is definitely signature scent worthy, because this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance right here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give this, in my humble opinion, a solid 9. I really, really enjoy this scent. I fall into the category where I could utilize this as a signature scent. And what I like about it, again, is the fact that it's traditional masculine, but at the same time, with that signature Creed stamp on it, it's fresh at the same time, and a little bit modern. And I think that really suits my fancy with this fragrance. So again, I really, really, really enjoy it. Very classic, masculine, I would say, for the classic man in here. Well guys, it's been my time. I just wanted to come and give you a quick review of a fragrance from the House of Creed that I think is very, very underrated, in my humble opinion. You don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but I think it's been masterfully done by Creed. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Now, why would you do that? Because I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy, and I love to look good, but I love to smell even better. So until next time, guys, keep looking good and keep smelling great. I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.